We rolling, we rolling. What we want? Peace. What we want? Peace. What we want? Peace. What we want it now. What we want it now.
At first, I didn't want to be a part of nothing that was positive. I knew if I started doing a lot of positive things that it would kill my negative credibility. And to be honest with you, for so long in my life, I loved the negative credibility. Right now, we're on 123rd, we're in West Portland. They call it the town, Trigger Town. But once I saw exactly what Chicago Cred did, it made me want to be a part of it.
We got to pay a little more attention to our hot blocks and our hot areas, you know what I'm saying?
Let it be known that we're on the same page with everything.
Exactly.
What was told to me about Chicago Cred was just plain and simple. Man, we work with the young guys that's out here that was doing the same stuff that we was doing when we was younger, and we just trying to change their life. That's how it was basically given to me. We had a shooting in this area where 3 individuals were shot. So we come through, we do a shooting response, we talk to the community, some individuals in the community try to figure out what's going on, how we can bring some type of resources to reduce whatever violence in the area.
Imagine yourself being approached by one of them at a young age. How do you think you would handle that situation?
What we want? Peace. What we want it now. Now.
I lost so many family members to gun violence, and knowing that I wanted to be around to raise my child, that's what made me really, really want to be a part of changing the narrative.
So what you think? This is our first time canvassing. To come out here with Chicago Cred.
People are like wondering what we're doing, so that's good.
This conference here every day. Then come on, like, oh, I know who that is. I know who that is. So
Yeah, we're making our presence known.
That's exactly what.
And that's what canvas is doing, making our presence known.
If you only come around when the shooting is going on, you're doing the same job as law enforcement. You know what I'm saying? So one thing about us, we try to be proactive. We try to be in front of the violence instead of being behind it.
Yeah, we good, we good. Go ahead, you got it.
I got it. Every week, myself and Darnell doing mapping exercises. What you think, that Wentworth area? To be able to look at it and say, okay, this is where we need to be at. Every dot is someone's life. That's the saddest thing about it. When it come down to it, the red and the black, the non-fatal and the fatal, that's our main focus. I would say the priority one gonna be from 103rd to 111th, Michigan to Princeton. Now for priority 2, what you looking at?
This the heart of West Portland. And to see this number of acts of violence in that neighborhood is very alarming.
Yeah, okay, so, and then our last priority.
We cannot neglect that.
We cannot neglect that, you're exactly right.
You see all the...
Yes.
All them dots up there coming from that.
From 88th and Princeton. Yeah, that's a good look right there.
Then we can chop that down and maybe we got a better summer for next year.
So what's the word, bro?
Chilling, man.
Chilling? You got education today?
Yeah, I had one yesterday.
I met Jay through one of the ambassadors that we got at Chicago Cred. What even made you want to even start to bring peace to the neighborhood, throwing events in the neighborhood? What made you really want to do this at the young age that you at, bro?
Tell you the truth, one of the biggest parts of me starting wanting to do this is my kids and my family. Like, you know, they a big help to me too, like all day in my ear about me doing the right thing.
I look at you and I say, Dad, I wish that I was thinking somewhat his way when I was his age. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Before you even had a flip badge on, you was one of the first individuals out this way that helped me to be able to put together a peace agreement. So you did that without the flip, like, so. Flip is flatlining violence inspires peace. When you a flip worker, you can be 1 foot in and 1 foot out. All you have to do is be on the block that you are from, giving them individuals that's on that block the messaging of we playing defense. And that's what he been doing.
But I know it's a lot of people that ain't where I'm at. So like I'm trying to bring the people that ain't where I'm at into the program to help them get better.
You always got my ear, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you hear me? Like you got my ear.
I told you, like when we first started, like everything gonna be cool. Is about who all want to do it and who really dedicated to do it.
What you laid down in a couple months, as far as the peace, that's some of the biggest things that happened in my life for 2024. Please don't undermine yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sure. For real, on the positive side. Regardless of whatever happened back then. Appreciate you, man. Him being in that mind frame at this early age lets me know that one day, hopefully, he'll be ready to be an outreach worker himself. When it comes down to Chicago cred, a lot of us come from the same street background as our participants. I was born in the Wild Hundreds, Rosa West Point, however you want to say it. Wild Hundreds consist of from 100th Street to 130th. And then you got to go from east to west too, so maybe like Cottage Grove to Halsted. When I was coming up, you can actually be like, it's only 7 gangs out here. Now, man, you may have 7 different type of gangs out here, but as far as the cliques, we got like 100+ cliques in the hundreds. The hundreds is wild, trust me. And I'm not just saying it because I'm from the hundreds. I used to jump off that 3rd floor into the snow, and now I'm scared of heights. I was born to a 1-parent home, one of the greatest mothers in the world. My 8th grade year, me and my little brother, we sharing clothes, we sharing shoes, and I'm like, man, I'm finna go to high school. I got to be straight. And I didn't want to take it out on my mom because my mom was doing everything she could for us. So I made a decision when I was 12 years old to become a part of a gang. I was fighting cases while I was in high school. I ended up getting convicted right before I graduated. And once I graduated, I went straight to the penitentiary. So, this is where I started to think I was a man at. This is where I felt like I couldn't be touched. We ain't had them gates and stuff. It was all gangways. We used to be able to just run through the gangways. Didn't want my mom to know nothing that I had going on negative. But, when you turning around and you getting incarcerated and stuff like that, hey, everything is in the open. Then maybe 2 or 3 years went by and I was right back in. A year after that, 2007, I was in federal prison for distribution of crack cocaine. They gave me a life sentence for 5.4 grams of ghost dope. This used to be a whole corner store right here, you know what I'm saying? I was stunned for like 3 days, literally stunned. Like, I couldn't cry, I couldn't eat. We out here every day, you know what I'm saying? And then that 3rd or 4th day hit. I woke up out my sleep crying. 13 to 25, so 12 years I hustled right here on this block. I served 10 years of that life sentence. In 2014, I put in a sentence commutation to the Department of Justice. And I just told them simply, there's child molesters and murderers that got less time than me. My brother Kilroy, he one of the older guys from the block. He one of the guys that's helping to keep the garden up, you know what I'm saying? And he called it the Peace Garden. It's a blessing to be able to get out of prison and come back to see things, the way they are now, man. It's a blessing. In 2016, the DOJ came to the facility They took me down to the secretary office. The ladies turned around and they said, today, President Obama has commuted your sentence from life to 12 years and 10 months. I couldn't even believe. I swear, I couldn't even believe it. And when I fell down and came back up, tears everywhere. I said, can I please just call my mama and tell my mama? It was a blessing because, like I say, they brought me to Chicago crib. The group that we deal with from this area, these individuals have been playing defense with us since September of 2022. 3 more days, we'll be at our 2-year anniversary. We out here just speaking with the Latino group that we have in an agreement status with another group that's from up the hill. Hopefully, we can try to keep them not sliding on one another. I mean, I'm just glad y'all gave me a call with the situation because you already know if somebody doing something bogus, you know what I'm saying, we can't be a part of it. You already know that, you know what I'm saying? So that's a good look. So how you think things gonna be as far as keeping it down?
Just whatever y'all need, you know, we're gonna try to do it.
So what else do you think, though, bro, that we can help with to be able to, you know what I'm saying, to be able to keep things cool?
I know y'all got that program for schooling, but it'd be kind of hard to get like a lot of younger bros into that schooling.
Right.
Like a lot of us ain't ever left this block. A lot of us ain't never left Chicago, or you know what I mean. Never even left the state.
Yeah.
Tell me in the comments, what do you think you would need to keep yourself cool?
Just to open their eyes that it's more to life, you know, than just being out here.
We'll just have a sit down, see how many of the guys that need high school diplomas, try to bring some type of services that way, you know what I'm saying? Right. Once you put some type of non-aggression there or some type of peace agreement there, now you got these individuals, this is something they ain't worried about no more. So now it's a whole new perspective. They looking at it totally different. And now you may have it where they never used to go pick up their little brothers and sisters from their school, but now when they going in that area, the individuals can move peacefully in their neighborhood. I think we'll get to the point where we can try to take it from a non-aggression back to a peace agreement again.
Y'all pushing, we're gonna try to be with it. You've been straight up with us. We've been the same way, so like I said, whatever we can help, not even for the program, just the community, we with it. Anything positive.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Probably slide back through here later on, man.
All right. Just hit my line, whatever you need, man.
Got
no
you, bro.
phone call away.
Appreciate you, bro.
All right.
Me being able to keep going over there with the Latinos in that area, I kept doing it the same way. And that's how our relationship is still where it's at today. We out of here. One of the biggest problems for Chicago is how easy it is to obtain weapons. And then we having a lot of mass shootings now. When I was coming up, you had some of the same scenarios, but today, if you have an individual that jump out with a high-power weapon that's gonna shoot 50 times once you pull the trigger one time, then what are we doing? And what are we saying? We have to be serious about what we want changed. Right now, we're going to one of my old participants' house where I'm just going to do a home visit, just check in on them. We call these type of participants our alumni participants, just checking up on them, make sure, you know what I'm saying, that they still trying to do the right thing and staying out the way. We never let our participants go. They family. They say I'm calling me right now. Hey, bro. I'm right here. I'm finna pull up at the crib right now. You coming out? What's the word, Joe? You been on the block? You talk to the guys? I was trying to call some of the other little guys, man, to see if... Oh? Yeah. I met Lil Maury through some of my family members. I was able to help him enroll in Chicago Cred to be able to obtain his high school diploma. He's finished the program, but he's continuing to help me secure a non-aggression agreement between groups that's into it that he has relationships with. I need your help on that. Like, you got a baby to raise, you know what I'm saying? How old the man is now?
3.
3?
Yeah.
How you doing though, bro?
Doing good, he getting bed.
Talk to me. Give me something.
Being a father, really. Just working, being a father, chilling, staying out the way, keeping all the little bros on, trying to keep them on the right track, keep them out of trouble. Trying to talk to them and stuff.
I'm proud of you, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the younger you is, even when you trying to do the right thing, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to see you change. They don't want to see you doing the right thing. They want you to keep doing the wrong stuff, you know what I mean? So, I understand it's you know, I understand it be hard for y'all, but like I tilt my hat to you for always being there to help me to the best of your ability. Man, just keep up the good work, bro. You know, anything that I can do, bro, you know what I'm saying? Just hit my line, bro.
Gotcha.
Hit my line.
Gotcha.
You good other than that?
Good.
Sure? Good, brother. I knows he wants peace, you know. Most of these brothers and sisters out here, y'all, they want to be peaceful. But a lot of these guys, like, they need to see it. It took me to my 30s to be able to look at things differently. So I know change just don't come easy like that. Yesterday morning, I was given a call that I lost one of my new participants that I just actually met some months ago. He was only 19 years old.
In the next week or two, I say October 1.
The brother was really trying to see something different. Like, he didn't miss one day of programming. Every time we had trauma stress management sessions, he was there. Every time we talked about non-aggression, he was there. You know, in life, what you do, it catch up with you. With this situation, I don't even think he did nothing wrong. Some prior stuff may have happened and it caught up with him. We got bigger fish to fry. Gotta go over here and see what's up with our little man. Passed away last night.
That's crazy.
Oh, and these type of times, I don't even be knowing what type of conversation to have.
I call it a supportive role, not really saying, I'm just listening.
Just hearing them out. That's what I was really doing all yesterday, just steady telling the guys, like, just call me. It don't matter what time y'all call.
What is the best type of conversation to have when you hear someone just passed away?
Please don't do nothing crazy. Be chill on his name, you know? My condolences to you. I ain't see you yesterday when I came out. When I heard the news, like, I ain't know what to do but to come out here and talk to the guys, but I really didn't even know what to say. I hate it had to be this way.
You know, he just know anybody. Like, that's like the heart of the hood. Like, he really means something to us. Like, that's our brother. We like grew up with him since we was shorties. Like, that's like losing like a parent or something. How we lost him.
Because regardless if we knew him for a month or not, 3 months or not, you know, once we gain relationships with individuals, it's different. You know, it's not no plaything with us. It's real people lives, you know.
You see how he just said he just met him a few months ago, but he felt him. That just goes to show how much love the Chicago Cred program got for us. They really trying to help, which a lot of people ain't trying to do. Us personally, we never had no help with nothing. Like, ever. We all we got. We all we got for real, for real. Like, people be talking about that. But really, we really all we got. We don't got no help or no aid or nothing. Forever our brother.
When I'm gaining these relationships with these guys, sometimes I be trying not to even get too close to them because it affects me. But it's hard for you to not to get close to them that you come up like them, you see yourself in them. At times I be saying to myself, like, shouting them go through the same I went through, like, wild as hell, like. Just leaving his funeral, just to see his family and friends, that was big. And it's a hurting feeling when you got somebody that's young and, you know what I'm saying, you know it was more to life than, you know what I'm saying, them leaving at the age of 19. It feel like I failed him a little bit, you know. I wasn't able to help him to be successful, but hopefully I can be able to help his homies. Just letting them know, you know what I'm saying, when they gave me a hug, I'm gonna be here to the best of my ability because I do understand. And I just let them know, you know, my ear's here for y'all. So what we doing, huh? Today is an off day for me, so.
What? You got an off day?
Yeah, I want you to help get me together real quick. Sometimes you need it, especially, you know, after them funerals, it be vicious sometimes, man. I have tried over and over again to be able to help myself, to take time off to get self-care, to be able to put myself back into a family realm. And I had a life sentence, and majority of people gave up on me. I actually get in the mirror and tell myself, like, Sid, do something for yourself. Because I'm always doing something for somebody else.
Anybody could come out and just go back to their regular ways. Instead of doing anything else, you come out to help these youth, to try to go another direction and get them hope. I'm just saying that.
Beat the statistic.
I mean, you're doing good. I'm proud of you, man.
I want to say this, Ma. I know that you don't approve all the way of me being in the streets all day doing this work, right? And to be honest with you, a month ago I got threatened anyway. Somebody threatened me, you know. Dudes do this type of stuff, you know. Mom didn't want me to do this work because she knew her son was not innocent in the streets. But she trying to accept it. The work is not safe at all, right? But it's effective when you got the right person out there doing it. When I first came home from jail, I was telling my daddy, like, man, what I'm gonna do for a job? Like, what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm saying?
It
like,
was real panic.
And my daddy was telling me, like, whatever you do, don't do nothing that when you get up every day that you don't want to go to. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, I wake up every day to my old lifestyle. I'm just doing it productive.
You know another person that was proud of you? Your grandma.
Yeah.
Granny. Yeah.
You did the right thing. We so proud of you, Ray.
Is you proud enough of me to let me use the Cadillac?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You wanna ride it right now? Shit.
What you doing?
A selfie. Come on, Cedric.
Wait, I got it.
And you can hit the button on the top. Okay, here we go. Hollywood.
What up, bro?
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and set up. We're gonna be here around 9:30 tonight.
Okay.
Okay, love you.
Love you, cuz.
Okay.
How you doing, bro?
I'm chilling for the day, man.
Chilling for the day?
Give me a little self-care today. You know what I'm saying?
Self-care?
Yeah. I started doing this work because when I came home, I had already lost 9 family members to gun violence. And I knew I wanted to do something better. It makes me want to work harder, push harder, because guess what? I want to save a life. Straight up, man. Life been lifing, Joe. That's what I'm on. And I'm just waiting till you get all the way ready. We're going to take that green vest up off you, get you on the outreach team. We ain't gonna stop. I didn't look at this as a calling or none of that. But once I started doing the work, then I said, this is my calling. It's not work at all. It's a lifestyle for me. This everyday life for Cedric. I'm finna get up out of here, y'all.
This video raises questions, and I need for you to be extremely honest in the comments when answering them. And just so you know, I have 3 questions. Number 1, what do you think of when you hear someone say, "We had trauma sessions"? Number 2, who would you like for me to do a video on next? And number 3, what are your thoughts about this video? Please share them in the comments. Please be honest in the comments when answering these questions. Share this video with anyone you deem necessary. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.